regardless of what day I'm having, good or bad, it's the first thing I wake up thinking about. It's the last thing I think about when I go to sleep. So that's why acting. I realize that it's the one thing that, I'm just able to be myself. I let go of everything else and I'm there. Like I'm in the moment. And regardless if I'm playing another character or whatever the case may be, it's like that's where I am. That's where my heart is. Just taking off of Robert Downey and Denzel, their range, you know, they could play a villain one moment, they could play a hero the next moment. And I think as an actor, it's important to, definitely have a range because you want to be able to show people that there's more than just one emotion that you have inside of you. And you could take it to different levels. You could be that hero, but you could still have some pain that you want to express. You could be that caretaker, but there's still some anger and frustration you have for not being taken care of yourself. So it's like whenever it comes to range, there's always that subtext, that a person is kind of portraying and putting out there, opposed to what we're just watching. There's a little bit more that they're trying to say and, get to people. Preparation for an actor, and I think everyone, whether you're an actor or not, you have this whole stigma of how am I doing? And I think from an actor's perspective, I have to tell myself there's no such thing as making a mistake. If you're bringing yourself and you're honest about it, that's what you're bringing. That's you. You can't be someone else. You can only be who you are. And you have a lot going on. Everyone does. We carry a lot. So you just have to understand that you are enough. And there's no such thing as making a mistake. Absolutely. I double majored purposely in psychology and film because I said to myself, I want to understand, the acting from the inside. And I also want to understand the camera. And, having, a trifecta like that, being an actor and having these two degrees, it's important because you're seeing it from different perspectives. You're seeing it from yours. You're seeing it from an audience perspective. You're seeing it from, I guess, just the person that's making up the film. It's like when you have all three of those, you're more susceptible to seeing things from a whole different scope. And you could kind of create your own thing from there. So it's like being an audience member at one point in time and now having an audience. It's interesting because I see the range in how people perceive things, compared to how I may interpret it. The thing I love about acting is the fact that it's so scary, but at the same time, I keep coming back to it. So it's like, it's that one thing, when you love something because regardless of how bad it may seem or good, it's the one thing that's on your mind all the time. And you're always thinking about, all right, well, how am I going to do this? You find some way, shape, or form to do it every day, whether it's working out, whether it's singing. Mine is acting. So it's like, how am I going to do this every day? And it's something I love doing.